What's up, guys? It is time to say goodbye to the latest Davies. It actually sold yesterday to a guy that I've got a lot of respect for, who's one of the biggest collectors of N4s out there, and is a super awesome guy. And this one is about to be boxed up and shipped to him, and I hope he enjoys it. It is just a killer, beautiful example of an N4 Davies. And I've got my 4M beside it. A lot of people, you know, ask me about, why would I sell a guitar like this? I'm not really a collector. I like to fix these things up, and I like to resell them and get them into the hands of some people that really appreciate them and some collectors. And it's kind of a hobby for me. These guitars are super, super rare. I've seen a couple of people make some comments here over the last couple of weeks since I've got this one. They've been working on it that, how does this guy fall into these guitars? Trust me, I don't fall into anything. I worked really hard to find these things. I work really hard to fix them up. And my tech Jake does an amazing job setting them up. And I've got it beside my 4N here just to make some comparisons here. Of course, they both have the Kaler locking nut. This one has the old school Davies style screws on it. This one's got what the screws that they put on the 4N now. They are a little different. You can intermatch them, and I actually had a set of these on this guitar for a while before I went back to making it all original. You can see this one's kind of dirty. This is the one that was custom made for Nuno that he gave to me, and it is just super worn and just a killer guitar. Of course, these come with a Floyd Rose. This one comes with the Kaler Steeler with the screw-in bar. I'm not the biggest fan of that tremolo. It's pretty much just a Floyd with a screw-in bar, but just not a super fan of it. But this is the main N4 that I play, and this is the one that's not going anywhere. I thought about selling it a couple times, had a buddy of mine buy it. I actually bought it back from him and thought about selling it a couple times, but when I had probably 4 or 5 N4s at one time, but just decided to keep this one because just nothing plays like this. But the main reason I want to make this video is if you want a Davies, can't find one, really hard to find. I've had a lot of people hit me up asking me to help them find one. But, I know it's a dream guitar for a lot of people. But if you don't have the money to buy a Davies, just buy a 4N. Trust me, these new 4Ns that they are building in Ohio are phenomenal. They're the closest thing you're going to find to a Davies. And it's going to have a nice new Floyd on it, and the quality of these guitars is just phenomenal. It's just, you just can't beat it. And when it comes to a playable guitar that I was going to gig with, I would play this over a Davies. I know this is going to rub some people the wrong way. They're going to go, this guy's doesn't know what he's talking about. Trust me, I do. I've had enough of these to where I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I can tell you that 4N right there is the best playing Nuno N4 type guitar that they've ever built. And that's, it's based on a guitar that he bought from a fan. And there's a reason why he plays that guitar every night. And it's just a phenomenal guitar. And I've owned, 4 Davies in the last year. They're awesome guitars. They play great. They're killer. But they are like owning a Jaguar car. They require some maintenance and some upkeep. And they might not be quite as user-friendly. They do sound a little different than what these sound like these days. These are a little bit darker sounding instrument, if you ask me. But I just wanted to make this video because I've had a lot of people hit me up saying, hey, I want a Davies. And I've hit several of these people back, and I said, just buy a 4N. There's no reason to spend all that money on one of these unless you are a collector and you've got a huge appreciation for these things and you have several of them. I have several friends that have several of them. They are really highline collectors, and unless you're doing that, if you're just looking for a great sounding playing in four, the best out there for the money, that's what you need right there. This is an amazing killer guitar, but it's not for everybody. It is a collector's guitar. This is a modern version of the same guitar that is a workhorse, and it is the closest thing you will find to that. So, if you're having a hard time finding one of these, I suggest you grab one of these. Nothing taken away from one of these. This is amazing, but this is a great, great backup plan for you. And this is my number one guitar, and I just wanted to share that with everybody. Hope everybody has an awesome, fantastic day. I'm about to box this one up. It's going to its new home, and I hope its new owner appreciates it and loves it as much as I do. See you later.